Alright, so this is going to be how we get into Command to create flyers, postcards, and basically access the designs area of Command. Um, what we do is we go to the bottom left option here in Command called Designs. Actually, it's the third one from the bottom. And on this screen, you'll either see nothing at all if you're brand new into this, or if you have opened up this tool and have worked on anything before, you're going to see a history of every project that you've ever opened up and that you've worked on right from here. So from here, we can go up to Create Design on the top right corner. And in here, it's going to section it off based off of what you're trying to create. If it's for an email template, these that you can then use within Command to email them out to your contacts, that's going to fall under email. Social is going to be social media not flyers, templates that you can use for Facebook and Instagram. Print is going to be anything that you could print out. So flyers, postcards, listing presentations, and a number of other materials. Those are going to fall under print. And then video is going to take you to a video, like a slideshow creator. Um, and it kind of puts together information for you together, and it creates like a cool little like short video that you can create and you can use and share. Um, for this example, I'm going to hop in here and I'm going to create a flyer for an open house that I'm going to have, um, on one of my properties. So from here, I can click on to import photos and text from a listing. What that does is it helps connect the actual photos and details about the MLS uh, listing in the back end. And then I'm going to click on print and I'm going to continue. By default, this screen will probably just show only your listings here. And of course, so if you have any of your active listings, and if the flyer we're creating today is going to be for one of these, you should just be able to see it on this list, and then be able to just click on it and then move to the next step. If not, if you're going to be creating this for another property that is not under your is not listed by you, um, then we can switch to show all listings. What this does is it opens up the search page. Um, Sometimes you may have to flip between the two options here in case it doesn't refresh right away. But now that we're here, we can go ahead and search for our listing. We can type out the address here at the top. And then should it come up on the list here, you should be able to just find it and select it. There are some times where the searching with the property address it doesn't allow the listing to come up. We could instead use the MLS number by switching the list here to MLS number, and then we can put in the number itself. And then hopefully this should kind of jog it a little bit here and allow you to find the listing, which in case it does, it's going to be right down in here. It might be trickier with the MLS number because the same number could have been used by many other listings out there across Keller Williams. Um, but as long as we're able to kind of search through here, and we should be able to locate it. So here's the listing. I'm going to select that, and then now we move on to the design page. From here, I have all of my categories over on the left side. So things such as listings, buyer, lead generation, and so on, you're going to all find here. So again, I'm going to create an open house flyer. So I'm going to go under listings, select open house. But you can, of course, also see that there are coming soon flyers, for sale, just listed, just sold, and even a listing presentation area as well. that you can all look in, select here, and then be able to hop into these right away. By default, the screen here is only going to show, or the screen here is going to show all of the templates available in the various sizes of each document here. Um, so if I choose to just show flyers, I can just choose the flyers option here from the top, and then only the open house flyers are going to come up here. Um, and so I can just hop into any one of these, and then from here it's going to open up the design page um, where I can hop into this and begin customizing my flyer right away. So from here I have my template ready to go. Any area in here in the template that is a text box or anything can be customized. I can click into here um, and actually change the wording of this. So for example, I have here where I'm able to change the open house date. So if I do, Sunday, September 18th, for example, I can do that. Set the time, and then basically get everything going here. If your headshot is uploaded into your command profile, it should come up by default on the screen here. So I have here some as shown as an example. So what I can do is I can click on the one that's in the template, just like this. Go over to the headshot that I have uploaded, and then click on the replace button that comes up here. It looks like a little circle right in the middle. What that does is it replaces the picture directly on top of the one that I selected. So I have my picture replaced there. Let's go ahead and also replace the pictures from that MLS listing that I had connected just before starting this. The way that this works is if I go over to the KWLS section on the left side, looks like a little house, then I should see all of the photos come up for the listing and just over here on the left. Let's see here, they're not popping up just yet, but here we go. Sometimes it might take a second for it to load up here on the back end, but then all of the pictures should start loading up here. And what I can do is I can just click on the picture I want to replace, and then just like before when I replaced my headshot, I'll have the same replace button here. What's nice about this is it allows it to just replace the picture that's directly on top, that's already in the listing present in the flyer template. I could of course just click on the picture itself here on the left and not click the replace button, and what that does is it just places it directly on top of the document. From here I am able to just resize it and move it around as I see fit. But from here, I'm just going to go ahead and replace a few of these with some nice pictures of the home. Kind of anything that stands out, I'm able to just include on here. So let's say that I'm done with my flyer here, and I've gone through and I've replaced a number of information that's on here. Actually, before I move on, at the top you do have the Photos tab, but then you also have a tab for listing details. And what this does is it's going to show all of the aspects of the listing itself, um, information-wise, and it's going to pull it over into this section. So, such as the residential, or the property type, the address, the MLS source, the current price, the listing date, and so on. Everything is going to be broken up and shown here in this section. And I can click on each section here, and it's going to, whatever is written in there, it's going to break it out and put it on top of the document. If I don't want to go and go that far, let's say I just want to replace the address here. So it works just like replacing the pictures. I can just click on the area first, go up to where the address is, and then click on the little replace button. It looks like the same, circle button. Just click on that, and the nice thing is it replaces it directly on top of where it had started. Um, but of course, you can just click through here and edit everything yourself manually. Um, let's say that I've gone through and replaced everything here. I could also replace the Keller Williams logo that's included in these templates. So by default, we'll just have a generic Keller Williams logo. Um, and if I have logos uploaded into the tool here, I can just select them from my list and then be able to just pull them through, just like that. And of course, I can just place them directly on top, replace them, um, and then just kind of work with them any way I want to. If you're having trouble kind of looking at the document here, let's say that you're working off of a laptop with a small screen, you do have zoom options here on the bottom right where you can click into these a couple times and then be able to flip through the document much closer to be able to make your edits. Okay, let's say from here our flyer is all ready to go. It's ready for me to print. The way that this works is I can go up to the top download button here on the top right, click on download, and because the document here or the website here already knows that this is a flyer document, it's already going to know that this is going to be a PDF file, or a PDF file is going to work best in this case for this flyer. So what I can do here is just click on download, and then what this will do is it'll work on downloading your file in the background. Typically it does take a few seconds for this to work, um, but just keep in mind that when you click download, it just takes a little bit for it to put the file together and download to your computer. Every computer is different, but typically when you download a file like this, you will find it in the downloads folder of your computer. No matter if you're on a Windows or a Mac, a lot of the time they'll go into the downloads folder. All right. So then now that I have my file downloaded, I can open it up. And it'll open up how it may on your computer. And then from here, I can then click on the print button and then be able to print it out to my home printer or the printer here at the Keller Williams office, or be able to just use this file, include it as an attachment in an email, kind of do anything with it. So that is how we're able to go through and access the designs area of Command and be able to create a flyer template. But I encourage you guys to go through here, check out everything that's available. They're constantly uploading brand new templates and creating new designs for you guys to use, and then check them out for yourself.